What a beautiful day, cadets. Let's continue our preparation in English. Now we're going to learn to give an opinion and using so not to replace that clause. For example, because Garcia didn't go to class this morning, Serna supposes he is sick. Did Garcia go to class this morning? See that here we are supposing that he is sick, right? There is a previous information here, like for example, Garcia didn't go to class this morning. That's the previous information that we have. So because of this, Serna supposes he is sick. So the question here is, did he go to class this morning? And of course, the answer is, I suppose not. In this case, we are using the word not instead of that clause. I mean, when we say Garcia didn't go to class this morning, right? Did Garcia go to class this morning? I suppose not. Instead of repeating that he didn't go to class this morning, right? We are using the word not. Let's see another example. Jimmy believes that Thomas has decided to get married. Look here at that clause. It is called that clause because it starts with that here, and we can avoid using that. We can say Jimmy believes Thomas has decided to get married, and it still has the same meaning. So it is not important if we use that or not. When speaking is not used, but in written documents, yes, use that, the word that, right? So in this case, has Thomas decided to get married? I believe so. In this case, the word so is used instead of that clause that Thomas has decided to get married. Instead of repeating that, and you know what, this is a speaking strategy so that your audience, your readers, get not bored about what you're saying because you are repeating constantly the same information. That's why this is a strategy to use this word instead of repeating that clause sentence, right? So I could say here, I believe that Thomas has decided that it's boring. So instead of using this clause, we better use I believe so, which means exactly the same thing. Let's see another example. Stephanie doesn't imagine, in this case, remember, here we can use that, okay? We can use that, but it's not an obligation. I mean, if you don't use that, it still has the same meaning. Stephanie doesn't imagine that she will have a surprise party for her birthday. Stephanie doesn't imagine she will have a surprise party for her birthday. It's exactly the same. It doesn't alter the meaning of the sentence. So in this case, will Stephanie have a surprise party for her birthday? As imagined so. In this case, the word so is used instead of that clause, which starts right here. she will have a surprise party for her birthday. Remember here, we could use that, right? Instead of using that clause, is that we rather use so. I imagine so. I could say, I imagine that she will have a surprise party for her birthday, but again, it is boring. So in this case, we better use so instead of saying the whole sentence here. Be careful here because this sentence is a little bit complex since it includes the that clause. Stephanie, subject, doesn't imagine the verb in the negative form. And here you start the that clause with the word that. Then you use another subject here, as you can see, that she will have another verb here, verb number one, verb number two, a surprise party for her birthday. Be careful about that, okay? Be careful because you have subject number one and subject number two because a clause includes that. It's like a sentence. The only difference is that by itself it doesn't have a complete meaning. Stephanie doesn't imagine that another subject she will have a surprise party for her birthday. Will Stephanie have a surprise party for her birthday? I imagine so. Okay. Hope it is clear, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you have any doubts about this topic, okay? In the meantime, keep up with this information. Keep practicing because that's the only way that you are going to improve your English knowledge. Keep calm and bye.